Welcome to Daily Curiosity.
The program where we discuss an interesting topic and teach some useful English along the way.
Daily Curiosity.
For curious people.
Hello and welcome back to Daily Curiosity. I'm Carl.
And I'm Jane.
Today, we're looking up at the stars. But before we get into the astrophysics, Jane, I'm curious. If a flying saucer landed in your backyard tomorrow, would you run out with a camera and a welcome sign? Or would you hide under the bed? Are you actually afraid of meeting an alien?
I think I'd be frozen in place. It's the ultimate mystery, right? We've seen everything from cute E.T. the Extraterrestrial to terrifying monsters in movies, so my brain wouldn't know whether to expect a hug or an invasion. Why do you ask? Have scientists finally found a little green man?
Not exactly, but they are getting much better at listening. I've come across an article about what serious scientists actually expect from extraterrestrial life. And surprisingly, it's not all about three-headed monsters. Some biologists think they might look just like us.
Just like us? You mean 2 arms, 2 legs, and a face? How is that possible on a different planet?
It's more possible than you'd imagine. In biology, there's a concept called convergent evolution. Evolutionary biologist Simon Conway Morris argues that if a planet has an environment similar to Earth's, evolution might follow the same patterns. Things like intelligence, tool-making, and even large brains might be the natural outcomes of evolution everywhere.
So the aliens might just be our cosmic cousins?
Yeah.
That's even creepier than a monster. But even if aliens exist, would they really come here?
Highly unlikely. We often imagine extraterrestrials landing their spacecraft and stepping onto Earth. But scientists like SETI Institute astronomer Seth Shostak dispute that idea. Because space travel is a long, far journey and a huge investment, if aliens wanted contact with planet Earth, they would most likely send robots and computers instead of coming in person. It's not like the hatch would open and we'll see a strange alien paw coming out. As Shostak said in an interview, it's more likely to be a robotic arm.
You've got a point. Such scenario is far less cinematic, but much closer to reality. If I were an alien, I wouldn't risk a long, dangerous trip either. I'd send machines to check things out first.
Exactly. And that leads to an even more uncomfortable question. Even if contact did happen, whether through machines or signals, there's no guarantee it would be friendly.
So you're saying the real fear isn't how they'd arrive, but why they'd come in the first place?
You got it. Some scientists warn that advanced civilizations might not come in peace at all. Stephen Hawking has made his opinions on extraterrestrial life very clear. If aliens ever visit us, he thinks the outcome would be much as when Christopher Columbus first landed in America, which didn't turn out very well for the Native Americans. Later, he told reporters that a civilization reading one of our messages could be billions of years ahead of us. If so, they will be vastly more powerful and may not see us as any more valuable than we see bacteria.
What a frightening comparison. Being seen as nothing more than bacteria? If aliens are billions of years ahead, our entire civilization could appear to them as no more than a tiny, insignificant blip in the vast timeline of life.
And it's not just about their level of advancement, it could be about basic survival. Other scientists have noted that natural resources might be similarly limited everywhere in the universe. If they need what we have, their motives might be driven by pure necessity rather than aggression. But the result for us would be the same.
So it's the survival of the fittest playing out on a galactic scale.
Exactly. Astrobiologists say that in a Darwinian system, aggression is often favored as a strategy for survival. If they've evolved like us, they might be capable of both peaceful compromise and violent aggression. We'd be feeding a species that could be billions of years more advanced than we are.
It's a bit of a gamble, isn't it? We keep sending out signals, but we don't know who or what is going to answer.
It really is the ultimate wait and see. Now, for our listeners, let's go over some of the intriguing vocabulary from today's episode.
First, we use the term convergent evolution. This is when different species independently evolve similar traits because they live in similar environments, like wings on both birds and bats.
Then we had a flying saucer, which is a classic term for a UFO shaped like a disc or plate. It's what people often imagine when they think of alien spacecraft.
We also mentioned extraterrestrial, a term used to describe anything that originates outside of Earth, including alien life forms and objects from space.
Another interesting phrase that Jane used in today's episode was survival of the fittest, which means that only the strongest or best adapted survive, often at the expense of others.
And finally, the word motive. This refers to the reason or purpose behind someone's actions. In today's episode, we talked about what might drive extraterrestrials to visit or observe Earth. Well, until a UFO actually lands, I think I'll keep my welcome sign in the closet.
Probably a safe bet. Thanks for joining us on Daily Curiosity.
Stay curious and keep looking at the sky. And who knows, maybe one day you'll accidentally see an unexpected visitor. Bye for now.
Goodbye. Welcome to Daily Curiosity,
The program where we discuss an interesting topic and teach some useful English along the way.
Daily Curiosity.
For curious people.